Viking bride. Viking bride. Viking bride. Good evening, family and friends. Good evening, Viking family. It is an absolute honor and privilege to stand before you today to introduce not just a Hall of Famer, but my college roommate, my friend, and a true living example of leadership, strength, and purpose, Mr. Dewitt Newkirk Jr. Before Dewitt ever wore Viking blue, he was already a force to be reckoned with at Wallace Rose Hill High School in Wallace, North Carolina. He dominated the football field as a two-time MVP linebacker, earning all conference honors in basketball and track, and set standard of excellence that would follow him throughout his life. In 2001, Elizabeth City State University got a gem when Dewitt Newkirk accepted a full scholarship for football. From the moment he stepped onto the field as a freshman starter, it was clear this wasn't just another player. He was the cornerstone of the Vikings' doghouse defense, lining up beside respected veterans like Rashawn Spencer and Marcus Hilliard. Dewitt earned their respect, not just through words, but through action. On the field, Dewitt was relentless. His explosive tackle, field vision, and sheer will to win made him a nightmare for opponents in 2004. He also led the team with 102 tackles, 20 of them for loss, and he was named ECSU's football MVP. Over his career, he earned 3 All-CIAA second team selections, 3 All-Conference honors, and service team captain. Nationally, Dewitt's talent was recognized when he became the only D1 player selected to start in the HBCU All-Star game in New Orleans. Dewitt was also invited to Washington Redskins, now Washington Commanders football camp in the summer of 2005. He went on to play professionally with Corpus Christi Sharks in the Arena Football League from 2007 to 2008, playing both linebacker and fullback. But as great as Dewitt was on the field, his impact off the field may be even greater. After football, he went on to build a business, literally and figuratively, from the ground up. As founder of Unshakable Builders and owner, Dewitt has become one of the largest home builders in the state of North Carolina. His company has erected hundreds of homes and commercial properties. And in 2024, February, his bio was featured in the USA Today. What sets Dewitt apart isn't just his craftsmanship. It's his commitment to community, faith, and family. A proud Christian and dedicated husband to his incredible wife, Courtney, and the rock to his children, Destiny, Samuel, Caden, Stefan, Madison, Joseph, Orion, and Dewitt. Dewitt lives a life built on purpose. Whether it's mentoring young men, coaching his AAU team, Team Unshakable, or volunteering at his church, Cornelius Christian Center, Greenville, North Carolina, or investing in affordable housing, Dewitt's life is about building more than just structure. He builds people, futures, and legacies. In closing, the Hall of Fame isn't about honoring greatness. Dewitt Newkirk is the definition of greatness. Not just because of what he did with the helmet and pad, but because of what he continues to do with his heart, his hands, and his faith. So before I welcome my friend to the Hall of Fame, I'm gonna read this poem. This poem is called More Than a Game. When I put on that helmet, it wasn't just for hits. It was for protection. It reminded me to guard my mind from doubt, to keep my focus clear and my vision straight. When I strapped on those shoulder pads, it wasn't just gearing up for war. I was clothing myself in armor, like the breastplate of righteousness. Ready to carry on the weight of my team, my name, and my family. Football taught me more than plays and points. It taught me purpose. It taught me that discipline isn't about practice, it's about patience. That leadership isn't about shouting, it's about showing up. Now, off the field, I still wear my armor. Not made of plastic and pads, but of faith and focus, and love for the people I protect. Because of me, this was never just a game. It was training for the man, the husband, the father, the builder, and the brother I was destined to become. Now, so please join me in welcoming to the Hall of Fame my friend, my brother, a leader, a legend, Mr. Dewitt Newkirk Jr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys, thank you. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving us the opportunity to be here. Also want to thank, my family and friends for being here. They're all here, the whole 3 tables on the side of it. I also want to thank David for such kind words. Now, I know, we all know David didn't write no poem. We're going to figure that out. That's different. Also here tonight with me, I have my parents here, Dewitt Newkirk Sr., and my mom, Elizabeth Newkirk. Stand up, mom, over there. My dad, my mom. I want to personally thank them both, for all support over the years, all the whippings that I got. Probably won't be standing here if I didn't get those. Also want to mention, I had a lot of great coaches here and throughout my life, but one of the coaches that I wanted to mention was Coach Elvin James. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame when I was here in Elizabeth City between 2001 and 2005. He's no longer with us, but Coach James came to Wallace, North Carolina, in my weight room and offered me a full scholarship there. So I always remember him. He changed my life just coming down there and offering that scholarship. I'm very thankful for him. Now, I couldn't go through the speech without mentioning the greatest coach of all time, Coach Waverly Tiller. Y'all got a speech, a half speech, but Coach Tiller give out speeches every day. Coach Tiller will come, some of the famous speeches, tell the guys walk in the meeting. Some of you guys will just walk around the edge of the circle. But hey, I ain't gonna let you fall off. I ain't gonna let you fall off. I'm gonna push your butt off. We were just going in there, man. So it was just fun. Another great thing about Coach Tiller, he loves Bible verses. He always quote Bible verses. His favorite Bible verse was Psalms 23 and 4. He would tell me, Newkirk, yea though, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Because I'm the baddest one in the valley. Well, I love Coach, man. He was fun up here. But last but certainly not least, the greatest of them all, like Coach Moore said, my wife, Courtney, she did stand up. I met Courtney here at Elizabeth City State University in Bedell Hall. She came in the cafeteria with real short shorts on top. I followed her today too, so I don't know if you told her what it is, but she came in over there, so we've been together ever since 2002. Now, 8 children later, the children are strong. But they all got children on the table, they all stand up. And all
Even the one that can't stand.
My oldest son, Samuel Newkirk, he played for Winston-Salem State University basketball team, so he's been around. But still Viking pride. Shut up, man. In closing, I want to, me and my wife decided, in closing, since we came to this university and it was so great to us, that we decided, to give back to the university in what you call an endowment, Newkirk, Dewitt and Courtney Newkirk Family Endowment, for $25,000 that we would give out scholarships for students of the women of County University. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the introduction, and God bless.
Good job, dude.